Hey, welcome back to the tavern. Jack and Dennis here. Before we get into the show, as we always do.
I don't have an empty spot next to me.
That's right. We're just going to stand up and do our Pledge of Allegiance. Remove your hats. You want to do it at home, stand up with us. Got flags on both sides. Got the flag back here. And let's do it. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mike's not here, stay standing. My brother Mike, he ain't feeling too good. So instead of a prayer, we're going to do a little moment of silence. Pray, meditate, whatever you want to do.
That sounds good. All right, thank you. Mike, you feeling better?
Mike, feel better, buddy.
So we got Jack Jr., he's going to run the video equipment for us.
He's going to do everything but bartend.
He's very capable. He'll even be the bartender.
He could do the bartending, but he's a little heavy-handed. I might not make it home. And I got to head over to Market Commons tomorrow.
So last week, Jack did an amazing job on the Liberty Works Radio Network. Nick Landholt, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to be on your show.
That was generous of him.
It was very nice. If you get a chance to listen to the show, it's the Liberty Works Radio Network. Hopefully in the near future, we'll be on the show again.
And other shows.
And other shows. Yeah, we hope to get Hannity and...
We're on Rumble now.
Yeah, we got on Rumble. I forgot.
Dennis,
talk about that.
Good job by Dennis again. Since we started the YouTube, well, actually, when we decided to maybe even start, when we were just talking about doing a podcast, Dennis has been trying to figure out how to get it on Rumble. And he did it on his own, like he's done everything else.
It took
Website.
Took a while, but we're doing it.
He did it all.
Hey, you gotta do it in order to learn.
Yeah, you did it.
So, hope you had a chance to listen to it. He talked about the Independent Constitutional Party and the reasons why we feel a third party is important to take on these two political parties. Again, it's the Independent Constitutional Party. If you get a chance, our website, Fed Up With Politics. You can't miss it. It's right behind us.
You're right.
You can't miss it. FedUpWithPolitics.com. Like Jack said, we're on Rumble. It's also Fed Up With Politics. That's how you found it?
I found it on Rumble, Fed Up With Politics, and Meet at the Tavern.
There you go. You can get it two ways.
Yeah.
So if you like Rumble, check us out there. We'll also put a link up on our website for this show.
Yeah, because YouTube, we can get it through our website or under Dennis's name, Dennis Gravel.
Yeah, and I still haven't figured that out yet, but I'm gonna.
Subscribe, like, and hit the little bell.
I still haven't found the bell.
You didn't find the bell?
I still haven't found
It's
the bell.
all the way to the right. Well, you know, you might not have it because you're the manager of it, so if you don't know when something's been put on, nobody will.
Right.
So you probably don't have a bell. Because without you, nobody else's bells go off.
I like a bell.
You have to use my subscription.
Right. So before we get into our topic, today we're going to talk about the Department of Health. It's a big organization, and Jack's got a lot of great information to pass on. But I just want to mention a few things. The current White House occupier, y'all know his name. We're not saying it on the show.
We'll give you a hint.
His approval rating, Jack, is 37%. More and more independents do not support this president. And who can blame him?
I'd love to know who that 37% is.
Well,
it's 9 Republicans in representatives.
I mention that for one reason, all right? The party we're starting, we want independents. They represent 34 million voters of this country who are tired of this two-party system, and they're looking for better options to represent them and their interests. Their family, you know?
Well, you know, and they belong to a party that's not really a party.
Neither one.
Yeah, the leader of that party is Bernie Sanders.
Yep.
So, we are working on a platform. It'll be done and up on the website for the Independent Constitutional Party's website by December 31st.
Mm-hmm. It will be done.
It'll be done, and hopefully so will our book.
It's going in the right direction. Going in the right direction. So I want to also mention HR 1. Remember we talked about that a lot?
Yeah.
It was voted down in the Senate.
Yeah, thank goodness.
So thank God for the filibuster. And also Joe Manchin.
And what's her name?
Kristen Sinema.
Yeah. Those two are taking a lot of heat, folks. They're walking through the valley of...
darkness.
Yeah, so support them.
You know, but remember, these politicians want to control every part of society, and they'll try again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they'll break it up. They want to take over the voting for the country. It has to be left to the states.
Not only that, though, but that HR 1 and the Senate one literally has tax fund. You know, if they raise
6 to 1 or 6 to 1 or 12 to 1?
Yeah, 6 to 1.
6 to 1 or 12 to 1, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah. So they got...
So for every $1 you get put in, they get $12 of public funds.
Yeah.
So,
Unbelievable.
hey, so if you're in Virginia, check out this. The governor's race there. It's a dead heat.
How could it be?
Dead heat.
How could it be? How is this guy,
I don't even know how he's still governor. But right now it's a dead heat. It's anyone's race right now. So if you're a Republican, independent,
or Democrat?
yeah.
This guy doesn't want to give you a say in your kid's schooling.
Yep. It's locked in a dead heat. Either candidate can win. You know?
I thought after that debate, after he said that,
I thought
it'd be a total runaway for that other guy. I forget what his name is.
You know,
Sorry, Margaret.
I'll tell you in a second. You know, this election is not about Democrat or Republican. It's about our children being taught critical race theory.
Yeah.
We cannot let government overtake our educational system and indoctrinate our children.
You know, that was done one time. We said in one of our earlier podcasts that was just on Spreaker, and that was done where the children were indoctrinated, and it was Hitler's high school, and but they only did it for 9th to 12th grade. These guys want to do it from 2 years old to college.
You know, listen, America's not bad. We've had some bad times. We've all come through it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in Virginia, call your family, call your friends, call anyone you know, and have them vote for Mr. Youngkin.
There he
That's
is.
his name.
How could I forget that?
We feel that he's the best option for Virginia right now. If you want to be a socialist state, I mean, hey, it's your state. We can't tell you how that. We can only give you our opinion.
California.
You know? But there's another rumor that Joe Manchin is going to leave the Democratic Party. The only thing is, he's not leaving the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party left him. Just like Ronald Reagan said back in the 70s.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get into the Department of Health. So let's go to Jack for his opening round.
Yeah, I don't know if Manchin's going to leave the Democratic Party. They keep pressing him to do it, but you know, he says he's an old-fashioned West Virginia guy and blah blah blah. But I think the main reason why he doesn't want to leave the Democratic Party is he won't get all this TV time.
That's right.
You know, he's got the bull by the nose here, and you know he's leading everybody around. They're following him. Bernie Sanders, Chuck Schumer, good old Chucky. Everybody's knocking on this man's door. You know, if he left that, you know, who would he be then? He'd just be a regular guy from West Virginia. So who knows? I don't know. But just a little question. I go through this a lot. I know it bores Dennis, but this current administration, we have a few more knocks against it. So I always like to repeat the problems we've already had with this administration and the new ones that come along. Capitol House, fenced in, armed National Guard pointing their weapons at us.
That's one injustice that we have on our platform.
Border, come on in. No problem.
That's two injustices we have on our platform.
Alright? Closed down the Keystone Pipeline and got rid of all the leases for drilling and mining in the United States for energy independent.
Mm-hmm.
Let Russia build their pipeline into Germany and let them do whatever they want. The hacks for the oil line, that company there, a couple other companies have been hacked, nothing. Taiwan, under major pressure. Hopefully Taiwan gets to stay, doing what it's doing. Afghanistan, debacle. Those poor guys, that's 13 service members and their family, my goodness. Gas prices going up, inflation going up.
I'll mention that here in a second again.
Yeah. Now we have 106 ships off the shore of California. Yeah, they're talking about another socialist state there.
If this is building back better, I can't wait for the Encore.
Yeah, I can.
Can't
Listen,
wait.
if this is building back better, I'd hate to see what building back worse is. You know?
This is good for the country because it's going to wake up people
I hope so.
and they're going to realize that we're in trouble.
We also said, listen people, this is the facts. Inflation's going up, which is a secret tax. Taxes are going to go up. And we told you what these socialists in government consider our currency. And this is what my opening statement is going to be done after this, because I must have said it a half a dozen times. When Nixon got rid of the gold standard because our allies refused to lend us money anymore because the United States was spending too much money, he got rid of the gold standard and went to fiat. Somehow or another, they got a deal through Saudi Arabia that every drop of oil has to be bought with the US dollar called petrodollars. So, the socialists of this country, the Bernie Sanders of this country, they came up with a new economic system where, since it's a fiat system, they're making the US dollar a commodity. So, the US dollar is a commodity, and their theory is you don't pay your home debt. It's yours, you don't pay. So I went to play golf yesterday for $40. I shouldn't pay myself back that $40. It's mine. But if I don't pay myself back, I can't pay my water bill. So they say, don't pay yourself your own bills because they're yourself. Pay your foreign debt by printing the money. Because you're printing the money to send out all of the debts around the world that you owe, there's a lot of dollars on the market, so they lose their value. How do you get the value to go back up again? Inflation and raising taxes makes it hard for us to have any dollars. That's their economic sense. Good luck with it.
Wait till you hear the numbers you're going to come out today
Yeah.
with the amount of money we have to pay just one Department of Health. Health and Human Services.
And not only that though, fiscal year 2022, we're all in trouble. We got all kinds of deficit. Every single program in that department is raised from 7% to like 23% for fiscal year 2022.
Right. So health and safety of our citizens is important for everyone, okay? It's important for no doubt. The Department of Health and Health and Human Services plays an important role in protecting the American citizens. I know Jack's going to talk about Dr. Fauci and the National Institute of Health, and I'll have more on him and after Jack's done talking about him. I just want to give you a little background. It's a cabinet level branch that we pay for, and I know you're going to give the number out, so I'm not going to give it out. To protect the health of all Americans, and their motto is being improving health and safety and the well-being of America. So why don't you talk about the current secretary?
All right, current secretary is Xavier Becerra. He's an American lawyer. He has no medical background or schooling, nothing in the sciences. He has been in government since 1986 as an administrative assistant to a California state senator, Art Torres. Later, he was voted into the U.S. House of Representatives in 1992 and stayed until 2017. For 25 years, he was in there, including through a time during a redistricting in 2003, which, since he's from California, I'm sure played in his favor.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he now has 2 government pensions worth $1.1 million, and the salary now as the Secretary
How
of...
does someone on a government salary get $1 million pension?
Well, he's got 2 of them. I mean, come on, he's a workaholic.
I don't understand how on a pension like that,